Are you ready for this though, bro?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm really ready
I'm
for
gonna
this.
say, yeah, I figured you would be super excited about this one right here, right, Mister? I won my bet. Yeah. You even posted the picture with Kawhi Leonard holding up the MVP. I'm like, oh, yo, that's what we're on now. Like, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. And before we keep going on this conversation, Thomas, I got you, Thomas Riley, because I think I've seen it pop up a couple times. So Thomas was asking, off topic, real quick, if I would take the Steelers job in the booth next to Billy Hillgrove if they ask, right? Because obviously with Tunch stepping out of it. If they were to ask, sure, man, I'm down. You know, I love it, man. That's my thing. But if they ask, I'm not going to pursue it just because it's weird for me, man. Tunch is my guy. I feel uncomfortable about the whole scenario. But if it were to happen, man, I would love it. But if not, we're going to keep this content rolling either way, baby. So we'll see how it goes, man. Stay tuned, though.
That's the secret competition no one's talking about, right?
Stop it, bro.
Behind the scenes, we got
listen.
We got cornerback
we're
3.
We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing. Listen, we're not gonna have this.
Let's say not competition. Just who's gonna be next in the booth? Maybe that's a hot topic.
No, that's not the hot topic. We don't need to talk about that. I've seen people talk about it. We don't need to talk about that, man.
No, we don't. I'm just saying it's out there though. I think people are interested. That's why you got the question, huh?
It is out there though, man. It is out there. I've been ducking and dodging these questions, man. It's like that.
Just trying to stay humble, huh?
Because it's not humble. It's this the thing, man. Like I said, because of my personal relationship with Tunch and the journey and how he talks and how he ultimately poured into me into getting me into this and continuing to grow. It's just like if he had, just stepped away because he was just tired of doing it. It feels like, all right, cool. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go for it, man. I want to do this. I'm passionate about it. Like, let's go. I feel like I'll be great at it. But because it was related to health, it feels like, oh man, like, it's just a different feel to it, man. So that's why I'm a little weird about it right now.
Taking it more slow.
Yeah, man.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Just in the background. If it happens, it happens.
It's kind of like the TV. It's on, but we're not watching it. If something cool happens, though, we'll see it. We'll be here for it. We'll take it in, but we're not making it our focus. This is the focus right now, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to keep having fun with that. But Thomas, that's ultimately the answer because I did see you had put it up there a couple of times, man. So here we go. And shout out to Call Me K. Thank you, Call Me K. I can't even transition without having to see this right here. Moats. So about that bet you made with Deke. Yeah, about that. Well, you know what, Call Me K? I'm not going to lie. Me and Deke were talking about this beforehand. I was like, I wasn't even upset. Like,
I would have been so mad. I'm not gonna lie.
The reason why I wasn't upset, and I told you this is why I said, because that was the day that JMU got the dub. So they were playing Oklahoma State, the 5 seed, and we were saying that, hey, they had just knocked off number 1 Oklahoma. What up, Andre Boomer Sooner? But we talked about how, JMU had just won. They were supposed to play that night as well, and if they would have won, they would go to the national semifinals. Well, they won going into that, so I felt great knowing that my girls were going to the semifinals. So even on watching this game and I'm watching Kawhi go full on just berserk, I mean, the step back daggers from 3, like he was like, it looked like laser accuracy. Did you see? Like it was no arc. It was just like
I was speechless, dude.
I thought it was the turn. I was looking for Sarah Connor to come out there because I thought my man Kawhi had the red dot in his eye just beaming in. I'm like, yo, you can't be shooting this good. Like, this makes 0 sense. Like, how are you doing this? Like, your math can't be that good. Your geometry can't be that good. You picking angles like that on the fly. Kawhi, like, how? How does it work? But it was. And then, obviously, Luka was bad Luka in the second half, which we've seen a little bit of lately. Good Luka in the first half, bad Luka in the second half. But I wasn't tripping. That was the big reason why. And then, obviously, the next day, well, not the next day, but the next game, I'm like, all right, no wager online. Luka was going off. Then he went and did what Luka does in the second half, but I was more happy because I got to see my young guy Dorian Finney-Smith go. I think he dropped 20 on him, so I was like, that looked good for the hometown.
He played pretty good in the game.
Yeah, he was shooting, man. 3 and D, man. He gonna hit you 2 to 3, 3 to 4 threes a game. Good defense. So I was like, you know what? I'm happy the hometown kid is balling out as well. So even though I had to lose, and I do have to compensate Mr. Big Deke Energy.
Let me know what jersey I should pick.
Whatever jersey he wants, a $200 limit. Yeah. Okay. So whatever jersey he wants.
I was thinking about doing double or nothing for game 7. Oh, would you have done it?
I would have though. I would have. I definitely
Same
would've.
teams?
Yeah, I would have.
Oh, that hurts me.
I would have. And I was laughing to myself because you were the one who told me because I didn't realize that the home team hadn't won. I just knew that it was split, and you were like, well, the home team hasn't won one, and obviously I had picked the home team in that one, so I would have felt good about it. Absolutely. So yeah, I was good with it. Yeah, but I even thought about going double it. I thought about running it back. I thought about running it back for game 7. Then I also thought with the Sixers and Hawks, because we were talking about that. And remember, I was like, I like Atlanta, especially if Embiid isn't out there. And you were like, you like the Sixers. So I was kind of like, well, man, we could have had a little action on that too. But I was also like, I don't want to be.
I didn't even know that game was Sunday, to be honest with you. I woke up and the game, the game was on, I think.
Seriously,
wasn't
man.
It like at noon?
It started like, it was like 12 or 1 o'clock when it started, yeah. But for me, my thing was, I didn't want to be the guy that technically never pays because he keeps the bet going. Like, I was
thinking of it. So if you would have offered it, I would have definitely considered it.
But the reason I don't, because like I've been on the other side where it's like I want to bet, and then the guy's like, yo, can we double it net? And it's like, you win it again. It's like, well, can we do it again? I'm just like, you're never gonna pay me until I lose, and now I'm gonna owe you all this. And then, oh, it's a wash. Now we're good. Let's leave. Like, I don't like those type of people. It's no different. Like, if we're playing whatever, yeah, we make our bet, we're cool. That's fine. Like, if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. I just like to leave it at that. I don't want to just keep running it back and back and back, because either two things going to happen. It's either going to get so astronomical that now you're not going to be able to pay, or it's going to get to the point where it's a wash because the luck has ran out. I've won 3 bets, but because it was the triple or the 4-time or nothing, you win that. Now it's even. I don't like that energy.
No, for sure. And it's good for the economy too, if you think about it.
Absolutely.
Like, if we do another bet like this, you bought me a jersey, I buy you a jersey.
Yes,
we're helping businesses out here.
Absolutely.
But dude, I was so pissed. I don't think you understand how mad I was about that first half. Reggie Jackson was literally saving the Clippers' ass. And
Reggie, oh my gosh. With the goggles on.
It was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind if a player is drippy, the swag is crazy, you can go off. Not with the goggles.
I would have been pissed if I were you. Yeah.
The goggles is I just felt like I'm watching Horace Grant get buckets. Even though he's not Horace Grant, doesn't play anything like Horace Grant, doesn't like Horace Grant. Anytime I see a player on a basketball court with goggles, I think Horace Grant, because I was a Bulls fan growing up. And we know Horace Grant wore the goggles, and obviously he goes to the Magic, same thing, goggles. So when I think of hoopers with goggles, I think Horace. So watching Reggie, I just kept thinking to myself, like, bruh, really, Reggie, with your goggles? So that part was frustrating.
And then they started going down at points, like 7 points, 9 points. This was into like the second and third quarter.
Yep.
I tweeted out like, dude, I'm done with this game. I'm going for a walk. Never did though, because I was finishing up some of the stuff we were doing. Bro. So the game was still on. And all of a sudden, as I'm about to turn it off and go for the walk, Kawhi, dude,
can't make it up, bro.
I was literally speechless, dude. I really wish I was watching the game with you. I would get out of my seat. I'm just watching the game alone. I'm like, what the hell?
Bro,
it was so disgusting what he was doing.
Going nuts, bro. The step back that he hit at the top of the key, the reverse dribble, and that thing literally is like beeline into the rim. Switch. I'm just like, bro, how? You're hitting the like perfect part of the rim with your shot every single time. Like, yeah.
It was just crazy too, because it felt like he just composed himself through most of the game. And he knew when to pick his spot and was just like, give me the ball. Get the F out of my way. I'm going to shake these dudes and just score buckets. That's what he did. Like, he was doing it from 3. And then he was also just like, I just want to shoot a mid-range. Like, I don't want to shoot a 3, but let me shoot it right in front of the 3. And it's covered right in your eye.
And it was just nothing that could happen, bro.
It was absurd. I don't know what to make of it. Do I all of a sudden just root for Kawhi now, rest of the playoffs?
Oh, man. No, don't down that hill, man. Don't do that.
You don't think he's going to make it?
I don't believe in them Clippers still, though, man.
I believe in Kawhi, man.
I do now, but
Kawhi is so legit.
I do. But
he wasn't the reason they lost last year.
I'm not believing in Reggie Jackson doing that again. And I'm feeling like law of averages. I'm gonna get pandemic P in a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't play too bad.
I know.
Well, that's what was pissing me off so much. He was missing shots left and right. Marcus Morris should never touch a basketball again.
But he hit a couple threes.
Well, in Game 7, his Game 6 was terrible.
3, man. That changed it all.
Batum was terrible, but it just worked out because Kawhi kept them in it, and then they got the dub. It was just crazy. I was speechless. I would have been so mad if I would have lost. I'm not gonna lie.
Unreal, bro.